Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Reece Gold. Of course, if you haven't noticed or did not watch the Indy NXT races at Detroit, race one was won by Reece. And usually kind of talk about that as Nolan was having some issues and you were not too far away. First off, congrats on the win. How does it feel to
Thank
be
you.
and take me through those last few corners and last lap, really?
Yeah, first, it feels great to be a winner. Yeah, it feels great. The beginning of the season was rough, so it feels great to get a first win. We led most of the race in that last yellow. After that last yellow, I just kind of lost some pace and no one was able to get by me. But then he had that unfortunate incident. We were able to capitalize on it and get our first win. So just super happy. Thanks to everyone at HMD and the Ticking Clinic. And yeah, happy to get my first win.
Now, what was it like? I know we were talking before this. You and what was it like? Just kind of talking to Nolan about it. What was he like after race one? And obviously, he went on to win race two yesterday. So, what was that like to have for and just a big overall win for the team?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it wasn't my fault or his fault, really. So he wasn't mad at me, obviously. And he wasn't as bad. He was fine. He was able to win the next day. So I think overall he was fine. But yeah, and it was just good for the team overall because
Yeah.
either way we got a win, so it was good.
Yeah, and of course, also programming note, you'll hear from Nolan later on this week. So fun stuff there. Tune into that one. So kind of going into that, getting now with this new team, I know there's been a lot that's happened to you, but what's it like to, to get a win at basically a brand new course that no one has ever seen before? What was that like and what were your impressions of it?
Yeah, it was great. First to get a win with a team. This is arguably the best team, one of the best teams, obviously in Indy next. So after a bad Indy, I wanted to get a good result, show what I can do, and also to be the first driver to win at the new track was cool. It's a challenging track, but it was fun. So I'm happy to get my first win there and be the first person to win at the track. So overall, it was good.
Yeah, I know that there are obviously other series were, there, but yeah, the first winner in Indy next, you'll always have that no matter what,
Yep.
you have, whether you're an Indy car or not. But overall, what's that? Yeah, what was the toughest part about that course, you think?
I think the bumps, I mean, that was the biggest thing. Everyone was having blisters and stuff. It was just so bumpy in so many places. And not only does that hurt your hands, it's also makes it harder to be consistent because if you hit a bump at a wrong angle, you can lock up or miss the apex. So I think, yeah, be nice if they repaved it, but that's what makes it challenging and fun part of it. So I'll take it either way.
Yeah. I mean, I've driven on those roads all the time when I'm in.
Yeah.
I mean, for people obviously who do not know, I'm not too far away from Detroit. So going into that, of course, you have a week off. It's been you've been of course you were in Indy, then of course and of course Detroit, and then of course you're going to be at Road America, but you're going to be doing something interesting before that. What is that? You're going to be
We're going to be at Iowa on Thursday, first oval test. So
Mhm.
should be fun.
That wasn't the thing I was asking about. You're also doing
Oh,
something else too.
am I?
Yeah, I think graduating
Oh,
from high
yes.
school.
I am
Do you
graduating
feel
high
good
school.
about that one?
I am done. I'm very happy. No more school. Today was my first day waking up on a Monday and not having to do school, so I am enjoying it.
Yeah. So obviously, to go through that, I mean, you're 18 years old. To go through all the stuff, and obviously, as most racers are. I mean, some racers aren't. You are online. So what's that like? So take me through like a school day for for you, like as online. What's that like?
Well, online school, I mean, there's different ones. Mine is particularly easy. It was only about an hour a day. So yeah, if you got it done in the right way, it was only an hour a day. So I get up, work out, do my cardio, and then just do school for an hour or two, and then be done and just do other stuff that's not school. So it was fairly easy.
Yeah. Um, so going into, of course, we get in the next few races, you're basically going to be racing everywhere that IndyCar is. I guess I think except for Toronto, if I'm not mistaken. But because so the next one we have is Road America, and obviously tons of turns. You got the kink, you got Canada Corner, and you got all these different things about that place. What's place obviously you've been to many times in your whether you were in USF Pro or USF 2000 or any other car that you've been in. Well, what's that going to be like going back to a place that you're pretty familiar with?
Yeah, I love Road America. I mean, it's an awesome racetrack, and I've I have not won there, but I've gotten poles there and podium, so I'm happy to be there. Nice to be back at a road course, and that's one of the best in the country. So I'm really looking forward to it, and Mid Ohio as well after that. So we got two great tracks coming up.
Yeah, Mid Ohio. Yeah, Mid Ohio is. I'm actually going to be heading down there in about a month. So it's for these next two courses, I'm like, what provides? You talk about the biggest challenge of running Road America, and then the biggest challenge of running Mid Ohio.
I mean, Road America, I'd say qualifying's tricky because you need some. It helps to get a draft, but in these cars, a draft can also hurt you because then you get held up in the corners. So that's I'd probably say there. And Mid Ohio is just getting a lap in, right? Because it's short track, so you really need to get that lap in because everyone's so close. So I'd say those are some things, yeah, you need to focus on.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, Reece, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us. And congrats on the win at Detroit, and good luck at Road America in a few weeks.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back.